Organic crops are good for your health. Let's go and see the wise old elf.
Keep it short.
We're just having a look at our friend Joe here, harvesting his elf beans.
Well, we're plenty on, it's just a case of pulling them off.
And chucking them in.
Chuck them in, yeah.
They're climbing French, aren't they, these? But they've been on your plot for many years, haven't they?
Yeah,
the same variety.
It's a bit like almost having your own strain. You know what I mean? But I've been growing this, and I can't tell you what the variety is. I was giving it donkeys years ago. But at the end of the year, all I'll do, if you like, these beans here now.
There are loads on, aren't there?
At the end of the year, I will just hang those up in the greenhouse.
Yeah,
Just
let them
hang
dry
up
out.
literally like that. They'll dry out all over winter. They'll shrivel up, dry up. But in spring, inside here, is the seeds for next year's beans. Same beans again. And because, if you like, they're used to your soil and your conditions and everything else, it's just like win-win.
Do they always do well, these? Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got some on our side that you give us.
So how's yours doing?
Very well, yeah. I mean, I pulled off probably about half of what you've got there. I took off on Saturday.
Yeah.
But we only had 8 plants in. So they did well, and they've still got the beans coming on and the blossom coming on as well, like you've got there, so you'll get more beans, won't you?
And again, the more you pick, it just encourages them to grow more.
To get more flower.
To get more flowers out, more beans. And just have a rummage.
They're all tucked away inside underneath, aren't they? Like little treasures waiting to be discovered, mate, aren't they?
Them's a bit too big, but it's just a case of rummage round. Look where there's handfuls. And get them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's loads here now, see. Come on this side.
I'll probably get round that. I'll come round the other side.
Get round the other side. Here, you go past first.
The sun's in front of us, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, where are we?
Oh, bloody hell, there's a rich seam.
Here we go. So, again, they're only French beans, but get them off as soon as you can. There we go. Beans for evermore.
Margie's doing a soup, I think, with these, is she?
Well, Marge will be making some kind of green soup in the next 2 or 3 days. If there was a bloody cucumber soup, she'd be making cucumber.
We've just been looking at the harvest that Joe's just pulled off his cucumber. How many cucumber plants have you got?
2.
Just the 2?
Just 2 plants.
Again, they've done really well, haven't they?
Yeah. But again, where the cucumbers are in the polytunnel, I've just dug probably 18 inches down before I put the plants in, filled it tons and tons and tons of manure, and then once the plant itself has got its roots down, away they go.
We've had some good results in the tunnels. I've never tried them outside, have you?
No.
Up in the northern climes where we are, it's a bit too cold, isn't it? There are certain varieties, more the pickling varieties, the little sort of pickled cucumbers that do better outside up here, so we may well have a go at them next year.
But where we are up here, because sometimes when you film before this morning there's no wind, but this side of it is pretty
breezy, isn't it?
Pretty breezy, so once we get the wind it rattles up here. So if you can imagine growing something tender like a cucumber plant outside,
yeah,
it's not really going to get much chance. But no. Anyway, here we go.
Here's the cukes. Taking this.
I've just pulled 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 cues.
A baker's dozen. Now these ones, believe it or not, are first early potatoes called Winston.
These are Winston. They all went in March, but they just took longer than normal to mature and ready. So last weekend, what was all the green on top? So you plant your potatoes, you get your green, you get your flowers, the flowers die, and gradually then whenever all the green will start falling over them, the leaves will turn yellow and go a little bit rusty. Sometimes people think you've got blight. Anyway, I cleared the tops off yesterday morning, and that is just 3 rows, 4 rows with Winston. That'll feed me.
That's a whopper, that, isn't it?
But it's not the only one, there's loads of crumpers. So that's going to feed us now.
The first earlies are usually, when they are picked, they're usually quite small, but when you left, because Joe's left them in the ground, they continue to grow and swell.
Yeah, but I only left them in the ground because they weren't ready. Had they been ready, they would have come out, you know, ages ago. But they just weren't ready until, if you like, now. So now they're ready. There we go.
Till they drop off.
That's why I've come in the car this morning and not on the bike.
Yeah, because you'd struggle with that on your bike, wouldn't you?
Bad, yeah.
So yeah, I've got all the beans there. I bet there's £1.50 at least there.
I don't know what there is, but the surplus ones Marge will take with her, give them away to the girls.
Right.
She'll be going off to her little gym this morning, up at Pemberton now.
Your greenhouse is all cleared out now, isn't it?
Yeah, greenhouse is totally clear now, nothing left in there.
Yeah. But the tomatoes are still coming through.
Oh yeah, loads. Tomatoes forevermore.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah, just show them the bees.
As you know, boys and girls, if you're elf fans, he's a big friend to the bees, is Joe, and all these blossoms on here, the bees are absolutely worrying them, as they say in Wigan.
It's called verbascum.
Verbascum.
Verbascum. And as you can see, the bees are at that all day long. Bees, hoverflies, whatever the insect is. And I know, is it entomologist? Is that somebody who does insects?
Yeah.
But yeah, some bees have just got white tails, some have got like a red backside, different sizes, but they'll be at that.
What we need on here is an apiarist, isn't it? Apiary is looking after bees. An apiarist is a beekeeper, an expert on the bee.
But the bees adore that. So that's one of my pollinator plants. It looks good for starters.
It does, it's a nice blossom, isn't it, that you get on these?
And that's why it looks like it's been snowing yellow outside on the path.
Yeah.
Just because it's all the leaf drop.
Verbascum.
And that'll
Lovely flower, isn't it?
That'll be like that till it dies. The big pink ones here that smell fabulous are phlox. Well, that just smells absolutely brilliant.
Is that a form of verbascum, the purple?
Now that name will have to come to me. That begins with an L. That'll come to me shortly. But again, everything's for the pollinators, Tina.
Yeah.
It's just mix and match. I like flowers, I grow my veg, I grow my fruit. But again, get some
Look after the bees.
Look after the bees. Yeah. Lythrium, that's what it is.
Lythrium, yes.
L-Y, Lythrium. And there's all sorts on that.
Yeah, again, we've got loads of bee action.
Smaller bees, hoverflies, insects, whatever they are. They're all going for it.
We'll take the pollen from each one of these individual blossoms and away they go. And pollinate with it.
Right, that's me done now. I'm going to have a quick brew and a fag.
Right. We'll have to do that, won't we?
Well, that was it. I've just come up. Winston cucumbers, beans. And
It's a whopper, that.
that's it for the day.
Poundage wise, there must be about 40 odd pounds there in weight.
Yeah.
Doesn't there? Of crop.
And that's just in half an hour.
And they're all still coming through. There's a springies up there.
Yeah, there's a few springers up there. Oh, I did the comfy
Couple of
yesterday
beets.
morning.
Oh, we chopped the comfy. You've got another feed on the go, yeah.
Yeah. So the comfy all got chopped down to about, what's that, 6-8 inches. Everything went in the bucket. Brick on top. Covered it with water.
Yeah.
3 to 4 weeks. Stinky poos. Yeah. So whatever's left when I've done this, will be my start then for next year.
So you're not waiting for more comfy to come through before you start your liquid feeds,
So
carrots in there.
I've probably got enough to last me. What is this season now?
Yeah.
But once that's gone, it's gone. So rather than wait for it to grow next spring when you have none, if I take what is a late crop of my comfy, that's my start for next spring. Again.
I'll do that actually because I've got some comfy there I can chop and put in. I'll do that today. Nice one, Joe.
Right, that's it. Job
Thanks
done.
very much, pal.
More bumps. Switch the damn thing then.
Well, we'll have a coffee. And there we go. Thanks, Joe, the wise old elf. Namaste, everybody. Keep growing with your head down. We'll catch you later.